All right, so it's been a few days. Sorry, I got really annoyed. I had made a video talking about Vinnie Vincent with his $2 million album, or you could buy each song individually for 200 grand and get your own separate artwork to go with each song. $2 million. Who's his backing band? There's nobody. There's no credits. Tell us, man. It's not hard. I know it took you so many freaking years to put it together and put it out there. I get it. But damn. You know what I mean? Wild to me. So there was that, and I was fetching about the lack of build for WrestleMania this year. And then all of a sudden they give us something. So go figure. I wish they did it better, though. In all honesty, I don't see why they can't start building things 2 months out, 3 months out, because they used to. I'm going back to one of the best of all time. It had to be the build up to just WrestleMania 17 and who ran over Stone Cold when he came back. That whole 6 7 month period was just incredible. But again, that's a lost point of time. I get it. So anyway, I tried to upload this video the other day, and YouTube, it just bottlenecked me for 4 or 5 hours, and I said, nah, I'm not gonna do this. So with that said, I went back in and I discovered an unofficial trilogy, linking up some songs on Roxy Music's "For Your Pleasure," the "In Every Dream Home a Heartache," and then "Psalm" from Stranded. And I caught wind of Manifesto, the title track. The one I just whined about for what, a half hour. That album, and then you could tell I whined about it so much I actually liked it. But I made a connection between the characters Brian Ferry is playing across those three albums, and the how the artwork of Manifesto is a callback to all the other albums, yet made darker. I'll do a whole other separate video on that one. I actually got somewhere to be. I'm gonna head to the store real quick and get the new Exodus album because my favorite singer from Exodus is Rob Dukes, and he came back last year, late 2024. But I saw them on that tour last year over here at Red Flag, and God, I miss Fubar. Uh, but it was an amazing show to see them a third time and to have Children of a Worthless God and Funeral Hymn. You still maintain Blacklist and some of the others at Toxic Waltz because Rob was on Zetro's podcast channel years ago, anyways. So we know we're getting all the good classic Zetro and Bailoff songs. They're still there, but I am really excited for this new album. I'm gonna go see a friend around 4, so I'm gonna duck out around 2:30, 3 o'clock, and go pick that up on the way. And it's gonna be an Exodus sort of night. I can already see that coming. That said, um, going through a lot of the stuff I bought, I did enjoy Whitesnake's "Flesh and Blood" and the long title "Skin and Bone." A lot of songs kind of, it's good late 80s and then modern day Whitesnake. You're not going to get the 70s classic blues rock Deep Purple sound out of Whitesnake. By that point in time, that was 2019 when that damn thing came out. My only complaint would be that there's too many songs on that album where I don't know if the condenser mic was just ultra sensitive that day or whatever, but they made the choice to have you pick up, to have you hear Coverdale's, breathing. He's getting air to start belting out the song, and I'm like, I could have done, I could have done without that so much. Were they trying to be subtly erotic or something like that? Well, what the heck are we doing? But again, it is what it is. As I screw with my damn mic settings over here trying to record this thing. the OBS I'm using just updated, and I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at now. That said, moving on. The last couple days, I've been playing High on Fire's Cometh the Storm, just like a madman. 5, 6 times in a row, I'd say. And I gotta tell you, I'm way late getting to this. I know. It's been out 2 years. What the hell's taking you so long? The thing with High on Fire is, and I love Matt Pike. I love Sleep. I like Ohm as well. Some people don't seem to know about that band. The thing with High on Fire with me has always been that ultimately it's practically the same album. Not entirely the same, but I don't even have Electric Messiah still, and I love that album for just being so Motorhead-like. This one, same thing. I like Luminiferous was actually the last one I bought, and that album's amazing. He still plays the Black Plot and Carcosa and for most of the tours up until this one in 2024. Overall, it took a few listens, but I appreciated how Cometh the Storm is not so samey. What I mean by that is, not every song is, face-melting riffs, Cozy Powell, smash drum style. I love Cozy fucking Powell. But still, after a while, you get into a groove with High on Fire. What I appreciate out of this, and why I think it needed more listens, is because there seems a conscious effort here by Matt Pike and company to change it up a little. Now, don't get me wrong. When Matt sings, he's still belting out every damn thing. It's guttural. It's his really, really pissed off Lemmy as best as he can. His screaming Lemmy. I get that. This is actually one of the first times where I had to take out the damn booklet and read the lyrics because I didn't know what the frick he was saying half the time. So it's however they mixed it. This feels, I don't want to say they're being progressive, but there's definitely a lot more mood changes, some time signatures. This is their, this is like their ethereal mirror from Cathedral. It's still early on, but not like the first album. We're starting to add in different styles and a few things. We're experimenting a little bit more. You could even say this is the Come My Fanatics from Electric Wizard. Extremely two influential bands. I mean, the lead singer from freaking Cathedral started and still runs Rise Above Records. So, yeah, that's Lee Dorian. And you could even say that there's a little bit of Manilla Road on Cometh the Storm. So it took me a minute to get into it, and then I went, wait, I see where they're going with this. Hold on. I can actually appreciate this. And a couple of first songs, Lamb's Bread, right out of the gate as usual, just boom, face melting like you expect, burning down. I really enjoyed the 1-2 of The Beating and Tough Guy. It's a High on Fire album. What do you expect the song titles going to be? Come on. Lightning Beard, incredible. But Hunting Shadows and then the almost 10-minute Darker Fleece, both of those together are journeys. We're looking at about 16 minutes of album right there. And it's not my favorite album from them, but this is probably one of their more varied ones in a long time. So if you're a fan but a lapsed fan and you've just been into other stuff, come back around and give this a spin, or 3, because you're probably gonna really need 3 to pick up all of what's starting to go on here. But that's all I'm gonna say for right now. Gonna keep this under 10 minutes. Holy shit! Wow. Okay, but I love this. I'm tempted to go put it back in the car again when I go get the new Exodus album, but I have to start the new Mayhem and come back with a review on that in a couple days. Trust me, I will. Because anybody that knows me knows, even at my last job, I love chaos, I love mayhem. And Immortal, and Dark Throne, and Dark Funeral, and Bathory. Speaking of which, that album ranking is going to be coming real soon. I'm getting sick and tired of looking at these albums on my table. Love them, but they're sitting on the damn living dining room table, and I don't need the dog jumping up and destroying them because she gets mad I leave the house. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. But thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the delay. See you next time.